Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Camilla and in today's video we're going to be talking about stationery. Not stationery with an A, because that would mean that we're not going to move anywhere, but we are moving, we're moving forward and we are getting some new stationery with the E for the start of term later this month. We've just gone into the month of September and I'm starting to feel really autumny. I don't know about you guys, but I went for a walk yesterday and I noticed that some of the leaves were changing orange and it's just such a beautiful time of year. I love the autumn, but it does mean that we are going back to school. I could have probably done with another month off, but there we go. And yeah, I'm really excited to start the new academic year, and I thought I'd make a video talking about the pieces of stationery that I found really helpful last year and what I'll be repurchasing this year. I love stationery, so I went a little bit crazy last year and I ended up not using a lot of it and wasting money. This year I've created a list and I know in my head exactly what I need, so I thought I would share my shopping list with you so that you can maybe avoid making the same mistakes as I did last year, and so that you know exactly what you need for the LPC. The first thing is that if you're an in-campus student, so if you're going to be on campus this year, then it's really important that you have a big bag. It probably sounds obvious, but you have to carry so much into campus. You have to take your laptop, books. I take a folder. Some people probably just take their laptop. You need something that can at least carry your laptop. So if you don't have a bag like that already, then I've actually made a video on the best work and university bag, so I'll leave that link below. I actually need to get a new bag because I threw all of mine away in my big closet clear out, which I did this summer. So I've actually got no bags left. Well, I do, but not ones that are big enough necessarily to put my laptop in. So I'm going to do a little bit of shopping probably before we go back to school. The second thing that you need to have this year on campus is a mask. Everyone has to wear their mask in classes. I'm a part-time student, so I only have 2-hour classes at a time. But if you're a full-time student, then you're going to have to be wearing a mask for most of the day if you're in all day. So make sure you've got a really comfortable mask. If you don't really like yours, then I would definitely get a new one in time for term starting, because we have to sit in class with our masks on, so you probably want to be comfortable. In terms of stationery, the first thing that I would suggest picking up is a pack of highlighters. So I went through quite a lot of highlighters this year, so maybe pick up like 2 packs or something to keep you going. I definitely went through about two or three packs during the year. We get given lots and lots of big textbooks, and I highlighted everything in the reading really. I probably highlighted a bit too much, but I like to use yellow for the text, and then I like to use green for headings and subheadings. And get yourself a pack of highlighters for sure, because you're going to need that. And the second thing that I would suggest picking up is tabs. These are the ones that I use. They're plastic tabs, and these ones are again from Amazon, so I will link them below. You could get like paper ones which get easily ripped, or the plastic ones. I love the plastic ones. I went through a lot of tabs. My books are all tabbed up like so, and so you might want to get a couple of packs to keep you going. And of course you'll need ring binder folders, so I had 2 for each module. I've explained why I have 2 folders per module in another video that I made called How I Got a Distinction on the LPC, so I've linked that below as well. But in a nutshell, it's because I like to have one for my workshop tasks, one for my condensed notes that I take into the exam. Yeah, I put everything which is like essential to have in one folder, and everything else which is like workshop sort of materials and things that we probably won't get tested on necessarily. And I actually picked up a few folders which were a little bit too small for the amount of paper that I needed. So I will leave a link to the folders that I used in the description box, and I'll also let you know what spine size is ideal for the LPC, because you can probably get away with a thinner one for your condensed notes, but for the workshop tasks you probably need the biggest one you can get your hands on. I'll leave the measurements in the description box as well in case you're interested. I would also advise getting a hole punch if you don't have one already. As you can probably tell from this video, the LPC isn't the most eco-friendly course. There's so much paper involved. So yeah, if you want to put the paper in a folder, then you're going to have to hole punch it. So pick up a hole punch and probably stapler. I've got a stapler. Well, I borrowed my sister's stapler. Bruno has come to join in the video again. Hello. He says subscribe to the channel. He really likes the camera. I think he's a little performer. He loves it. He's really purring. Oh yes, how could I forget? You need dividers. They are just really helpful for helping you navigate through your notes and your ring binder folders really quickly. These are the dividers that I used at the beginning of the year, but towards the end of the year I actually bought some different ones which have a front page, and I'll put a cutout to them because I don't have any to hand. I found them a lot better because you could actually write a contents page so that you could navigate to everything very quickly, and you could remember exactly what was in your folder, and you could just put a little bit more detail that you can't quite fit on the tab. And for the LPC, where you need to navigate your folders so quickly in the exam, I found that really helpful. So I'm definitely going to be buying more of these ones this year, and I'm not going to be buying the plain ones anymore. So as I said at the beginning of the video, you'll need a big bag to put your laptop in. And actually that's something that I thought was quite interesting. You have to take a laptop to class. If you don't, it can be quite tricky because I think they used to put us in teams to do workshop tasks, but because of COVID, we can't all sit together. And instead we use this service called Collaborate, which is like a platform. It's kind of like a group chat basically, where you can also use like a whiteboard thing. So if you do have a laptop, then I'd probably advise taking it into class. So that is all the stationery that I needed last year on the LPC. That's all I'll be purchasing again this year, and I'll be hopefully saving money because I definitely spent a lot on things that I just didn't need last year, and now I know exactly what I need, and hopefully this video will help you to be more eco-friendly, not buy stuff that you're not going to use and be wasteful, and also save some money too. Please let me know in the comments below if there's any other LPC related videos that you'd like me to make. I've already made a video about what I wish I knew before the LPC, how I got a distinction on the LPC, and I think that's all I've made really in relation to the LPC so far, other than like grade reveal videos, which I'll also link below if you want to watch me open my results. But if there is any other specific LPC related videos that you'd like to see, please do let me know in the comments. Please do like this video if you found it helpful, and also subscribe for more videos like this from me. Until next time, goodbye.